Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Humberto here. And during this week I was thinking what would be nice to be sharing with you. So I decided to create a list of all the jobs that I had here in Australia in the past 7 years. I hope this video can serve as inspiration to those who are seeking something better in life. And also if you're looking for new opportunities to improve your life, I hope this video can be useful for you as well. So my first job was on furniture removals. This job was really interesting, and well, I never had experience doing something physical. I really liked the dynamic of the work because you really become a specialist in Tetris. Also, it's a really hard work. So you have to walk long distance carrying boxes, furniture, couches, fridges. As we were moving like 1 bedroom unit to 5 bedroom houses, big houses actually in Sydney. And that was a really interesting job. I met really nice people, really nice families. But also I had some days that I was going back home and I could barely walk. So yes, I still feel my knees cracking sometimes. This job gave me the opportunity to run my own business for a while, just for a couple of months, but it was a really nice to have the experience to run my own business and have to deal with the clients, with marketing, with the truck, with the team, and the organization also of moving one house to another. So I also work on the construction industry as a labor, and I was working on the roof, I was working under the sun, digging. So I have different jobs in the construction industry, from working with concrete to working on demolition. The day I worked with concrete was the day I had second thoughts of flying back to Brazil. So much respect for all the guys who work with concrete, and girls. So I also worked as gardener and landscaping for a while. It was quite similar to laboring on construction. It was nice. At the end of the day, checking the houses, that was yeah, really nice and tidy. So that job, I really like it. So I also worked for this factory. Well, it's not a factory, but it was a warehouse. They used to import chairs and desks. Pretty much was just getting chair frame and putting the seats, putting the tables together, packing up the truck, and also delivering around Sydney. And sometimes we were like driving long distances just to go into places that couldn't find a local shop or something in a big scale. The next one is a food delivery driver. So for this one, I just worked for 2 weeks. I believe it was enough for me just to be delivering food. But I know it's a really hard job, and I got $5 tips. So I also worked as a plasterboard delivery driver. So plasterboard is pretty much what you can see here on these walls. So I used to drive a truck and delivering those massive boards to construction sites. Yeah, that was has a special place in my memory because yeah, affected pretty much my wedding day. I got there a bit late, but I will leave this for a future video. So moving out of the plasterboard delivery, I started to work for construction company as a delivery driver. It's not just loading up the truck with plasterboard, but with all different types of materials. And this really gave me a really nice understanding of the materials that we use to build our houses and buildings and do renovations. But yeah, so next one. So also I work as a waiter. I believe it was just for like 2 days for a coffee shop, and that was pretty much just to help out my wife, but I got paid. So yeah, I was not about to include this on the list, but I believe this is fair enough. I got paid, so it's in the list. So the next job in my list is working for a shampoo factory. So the only thing I can remember was like shampoo everywhere. So this one was really interesting. I worked there with my wife. I think it was just for a month, and it was just to help them pretty much putting the lids in bottles. Um, but was like after 2 hours doing that, it was really getting mentally crazy. Okay, so this next job is really important in my journey in Australia. I pretty much found an ad on the newspaper. It was a really small ad, um, and they were seeking for a receptionist to work for in a real estate office. This is where I had really improvements with my communication skills because I had to start to send emails and answer phone calls, and it was all the time in English. So the other person on the other side of the line didn't know that I couldn't speak English. So initially I was only working 2 days a week for this company, and then after 3 months I had the opportunity to get the invitation to work as a body corporate manager for this company. So I had to go through a course and also be registered before I start to work as a body corporate manager. So this was a life-changing job because it really gave me the opportunity to increase my professional skill set. So this job, you need to be a bit of a builder, a lawyer, and a bit of a psychologist. So the body corporate manager is someone who manages a portfolio of buildings and gets involved in maintenance, meetings, creating agendas, working under the act to make sure that everything is compliant with the building. So regarding fire, hazard, pool safety, structural problems, and at the same time trying to make everyone happy. And this job was really nice because just in a couple of months I was able to receive really good feedbacks from our clients. So after that, my wife and I decided to move out from Sydney, and then we moved to the Sunshine Coast. A part-time job working for a real estate industry, and also just to make as a side hustle, I was doing some jobs of furniture removals here as well. But life is interesting, and one day I was not expecting this invitation actually, but this client invited me to work for him in mortgaging broking. So I became a loan processor. So this is the last job on my list, loan processing. So after all that, working on furniture removals, construction, digging day and night, working in a shampoo factory, now I was working as a loan processor, dealing with private information from clients, knowing everything about their expenses and earnings, and also helping them with their goals. So the loan processor is pretty much someone who helps the mortgage company to prepare all the documentation before we send to the bank. So this is all done before they get their finance done, if they want to purchase a house or an apartment or a new car, or get just like a personal loan to go and travel. It really depends on each one's objective. So I got this job as a loan processor. So probably this was like almost 3 years ago. And by when everything started, pretty much my life lost her job, and then she came to work with me in this mortgage company. She learned everything about finance as well. And today she keeps working in the finance industry. So after working together for this company, we moved to a new company and one of the most successful companies in the state of Queensland. So this job really kept us busy because all the rates started to decrease. So everyone decided to buy houses and get finance and build houses, and it was like a boom in the industry. So today I only have one job, my 9 to 5 journey, and that's it. So I'm still working for the same real estate company who gave me the opportunity 5 years ago when I arrived in the Sunshine Coast. I'm very happy and blessed for all these jobs that I had because it really helped me to create thick skin and finally be able to share my experience and focus in new projects like this one, my YouTube channel. I had experienced so many challenges during this time, but everything's about faith, hope, persistence, and support from people that you love. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Ciao.